Hey, what's happening? We here at Ghetto Nerds coming back for another episode. And today's episode, we're talking about the recent killings that's happening in our community and to us as black people. So, you got me, D Nice, on the ones and twos. And
This
you
is
got
Rami. This is Rami Bay. Peace, peace, peace.
what's happening? Your footage is kind of frozen, my brother. Oh, there you go. So, today I gotta, we gotta address this because it's a surge in violence within our community, and we need some type of conversation that's around the topic of hand, and the brutality that's coming towards our people. You know what I'm saying? What should we do? So, what's your thoughts on the recent killings that's
Uh,
that's taking place?
well, I would actually say, in all honesty, I don't have a lot of thoughts on the uh, recent killings, and there's a reason why. Um, because they're not necessarily recent. You know, I think everyone is looking at them as if this is something new, um, and it's not. It's the same thing that's been going on. It's the same um, killings that's been happening. Um, so I really don't get into it a lot with people. I don't have these discussions a lot with people anymore because yeah, I'm a if you're not going to do anything about it type person, then why are you discussing it? Why are you posting a video for something you're not going to do anything about? Why are you getting emotionally hyped for something and you're not going to do anything about it? Why are you having a discussion for something? It's not like you in the streets, patrolling. It's not like you teaching at the schools. All you're doing is talking and having a conversation, and you're not going to do anything.
So,
So I don't necessarily have a whole bunch of thoughts about it because of that.
I mean, don't you think that conversation is the best way to promote any type of uprise or
I think it,
uplifting, I
it
should say?
it can be, but I think that at the same time, when you're dealing with people who um, simply or all they're going to do is talk. I can't do it. I can't do it with you. That's my whole thing. I can't do that with you. I'm not built that way. I don't need to get emotionally upset and distraught or whatever. Um, I don't need it. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I feel you on that one because a lot of these conversations just be that, man. It be conversations. I think we didn't uh we didn't digress a lot since the emerge of, or I should say, the since camera phones. You know what I'm saying? Since we be able to record things, I think we have digressed a lot within our actions. You know what I'm saying? Since you can feel, I mean, you feel like you did your duty when you pull out your phone and record something and say police brutality instead of world star. You know what I'm saying? And I think that when we were starting to call out world star instead of, implementing a plan of attack to stop whatever was going on within our community, you know what I'm saying? It just rolled right over to saying Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? These are just catchphrases that we, even as a people, have even dialed down our leaders and our influences to just sentences or quotes to say that's what they live by, and that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're just using social media as a platform to talk about issues with really no action behind it. So we definitely need to start having these conversations, but we need to stop acting like these conversations is church and gospel and things of that nature, and we're just praying on it because we just become prey. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have more
Mhm.
action behind our words.
Well, the thing is that the killings, no matter how we want to put it, uh, they're not recent. These are the same things that's been going on. You have the Christian Black codes, or what's called the codes noir. Um, that gave license to killing or putting us in jail since the 1700s, 1724. So a person can research the Christian Codes Noir, Noir, Codes Noir, or you can research Christian Black Codes, where it's on the books to where if I think it's 4 or more of us gather, it is considered to be against their codes or their protocols or whatever. And so they have the right to detain us at that point. Okay. So then you move into, you get into branding, the branding system and, and all that other stuff with, what's going on with us. Because we don't understand how the law works, you have the same lawyers. I forgot Crump, the guy Crump. Every time something happens, that's who you see pop up.
Right.
Okay. And this dude ain't never won a case. Always popping up on the scene, and we don't get it, right? He's not a criminal lawyer. He's a civil lawyer. So anytime you see him pop up, it's because now it became about money. He's not a criminal lawyer. The prosecution is handled by the state. You see what I'm saying? So the prosecution for everything, when it comes to crime, is handled by the state. So then you have to ask the question, why are these guys popping up?